Hey, what's up everybody? Dustin here with Rocky Mountain ATV MC, and today I'll be showing you how to change out the air filters on the Honda Africa Twin. Air filter maintenance is key to keeping your bike in great shape so that you can get the most miles out of your engine. Now, air filter maintenance is often overlooked, yet it is one of the most important serviceable items when it comes to standard maintenance. Now, Honda recommends that we are replacing these air filters once at every 12,000 miles. However, if you ride anything like us here at Rocky Mountain, where you're always out in the desert kicking up the dust, you're definitely going to want to inspect these air filters and check them a lot earlier than the 12,000 mile standard service interval. So today we're going to be showing you how to replace these air filters on a 2016 Honda Africa Twin. To do this job, we're just going to need a few basic hand tools. You will want to have some rags, safety glasses, rubber gloves, and some contact cleaner, as well as a replacement air filter. As you can see here, we have plenty of options to choose from, but for today, we will be using an OEM replacement filter from Honda. And as always, be sure to reference your service manual for specific procedures, torque specs, and safety information. So the Africa Twin actually has two air filters. We've got one on the left side, one on the right side, right here in about this area. Now the process for changing out the air filters on the left side and the right side are the exact same. So to start, we're going to remove this fastener here. Next, we can remove this fastener here. Now the next fastener that we need to remove is going to be up here towards the windscreen on the inside. Next, we can remove 3 push rivets. We've got one in this location, one in this area, and one about here. Next, we can remove this spoiler that sits right here. We've got 2 darts, 2 push darts on the bottom, and then we've got 2 more that face this way. All right, so now that we've got our fasteners removed, we can now begin working this section of the panel off so that we can gain access to our air filter. Now to do this, we're going to start here at the bottom. We're going to start pulling it apart. Right here, we'll pull this panel back just a little bit. There's a push fitting that we'll need to remove. Then we're going to work our way from the bottom, start to pull it off. Now right here behind the emblem, there's another press fitting we can start to pull off, work the fairing out from the top here like so, and then we've got another one up here towards the mask. Now those fittings that I'm talking about fit into these little rubber grommets right here, these little posts. So when you first pull this off, it might be a little bit difficult. Just take your time and work it slowly. Work your way from the bottom up and then over to the front of the bike, and it should come off fairly easily. So once you get that cover removed, we've got 4 Phillips head screws that we need to remove. Once we get those off, we can pull off the air filter cover. Now right here on the air filter, we've got our intake track. On the inner side of it, we've got a rubber fitting that we need to disconnect. Pull this free. Then we can lift our air box cover up and out of the way. Now once you've got the air filter cover removed, we've got 2 screws that we need to take out, and then we can pull the air filter free. But before you do that, inspect this area of the air filter. If you've got a lot of excessive dirt buildup, you're going to want to spray that off with some contact cleaner or some compressed air, just to make sure that when you pull the air filter out, none of that dirt is going to spill into the rest of the intake tract. Now before we install the new air filter, you want to inspect the intake tract of our air filter cover. Make sure that it is clean and clear of any debris or dirt. If you have any excessive dirt or debris on the inside of this, make sure to clean it out with some contact cleaner. Now we can install our new filter. Now when you're installing these screws, make sure that you don't thread them on too tightly, as they are threading into plastic. So make sure you just get them nice and snug. Then we can reinstall our air filter cover. Now keep in mind we've got 2 tabs on the back side of here that will engage the rest of the air filter housing. And then on the intake track, once we get that routed, we've got this little rubber fitting that we'll need to make sure that it gets reconnected to its spot. Next, we can reinstall the fairing, and when you install this, you're going to want to start at the nose of the mask and then work your way back to this side and then to the bottom. Once you've got it installed, make sure to check all of your seams, make sure everything's lined up and all of the fairings are engaged like they should be. Then once you're finished with this side, you can repeat the exact same process to change out the air filter on the other side. Then we can reinstall the spoiler that we removed earlier. Now when it comes to reinstalling these push rivets, you're going to want to reset them. So just simply push it down onto itself like that until the center protrudes. Then we can insert them into the body. And then to set them so that they lock in place, we just have to set the center pin so it's flush with the body. Then we can install the 3 fasteners that we had just removed. And that's it. That's all there is to it when it comes to replacing the air filters on the Honda Africa Twin. Keeping the air clean that is fed to your engine will help you to get the most out of your bike. Now, if you have any questions as to what we've done here today, feel free to leave us a comment below and we can get an answer back to you. And while you're watching this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more product spotlights, how-tos, and top 5s. I'm Dustin with Rocky Mountain. Thanks for watching and keep the wrenches turning.